For men and women losing their hair, there's a new medical breakthrough in hair restoration. It's called NeoGraft, and Dr. Charles Powell in the Dallas-Fort Worth area performs this procedure. Here's more with Dr. Powell.
I've worked with Dr. Powell for a little over a year. He began doing the NeoGraft procedure, and the more I saw him, his interaction with the patients, and the more I got feedback from the patients on the easiness of this and the recovery time and no scarring, and I was seeing the results for myself and hearing the results from them that they felt the same way about Dr. Powell as I did. It wasn't just because of my relationship with him. I really thought it would be great to bring Trey in and have him talk to Dr. Powell and see if it was something he would be interested in doing, because he was never interested in any of the other procedures due to the downtime and the scarring and the pricing of it.
With the old manual system, there is another technique of surgical hair transplantation where you take individual follicular units from the back of the head, which is the donor area, and they're implanted into the top of the head, which is the recipient site. Now, that was a very slow and tedious process of the surgeon taking each individual hair follicle and pulling it out and then replanting it into the recipient area on the top of the head. With the NeoGraft system, we have automated this, and literally we can take out the grafts 15 to 20 times faster than we would be able to with the old manual method.
When Dr. Powell first discussed the NeoGraft procedure with me and the techniques of it, I immediately thought of my husband, because I knew that his balding spot bothered him, and I talked to Dr. Powell about it, and I brought Trey in and they discussed it and decided that it would definitely be a great procedure for him, that he wouldn't have to be off work, because that was always something that he would worry about, because the other procedures were just so difficult, the recovery time. And with this, he went straight back to work and he didn't have to worry about scarring and any of that, so he decided to get it done.
Other advantages of neografting for surgical hair restoration include faster healing time, much less pain. Men are able to get back to work literally the next day in many situations, where the old strip method, they may be off of work for 1 to 2 weeks and have a lot of limitations even at that point. My personal experience with neografting are that I am exactly like my clients. For years I have been balding, and I have been interested in having possibly some kind of surgical hair restoration, but none of the current methods that are out there really appeal to me. This one does. And as proof of that, I'm having the procedure done myself.